All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, the blessed to the elders and apostles of Greatness Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the Scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the world they call Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So, I want to go straight into this lesson concerning events that they have predicted. Is where them say catastrophic events are going to take place in the coming years. And the thing is, the reason why them can push out these information is because a lot of these so-called natural disasters, they're the ones behind it, you know, manipulating the weather. And they can foreshadow events because they are the ones doing these things, yo. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai have given Esau wisdom concerning these inventions, yo. The scripture said they were wiser than Daniel. A lot of people don't understand the capabilities that Esau has. And the things, and one of the main things with all of the things that get created, Esau find a way how to weaponize these things. As simple as food is, as simple as the clothes where you put on, smell, sound. Esau find a way to weaponize all these things. And that is just his blessing, yo. So I'm gonna bring out this precept and I'm gonna run the clip. This is just gonna be a quick clip. This is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." And some might ask what that woe represent. Verse 5 elaborate on it. It says, this is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 5. It's a bit old, said the Lord. I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So no matter where you see Esau do, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is the one that put it in his mind to carry out these acts. So the Lord said, I'm about to bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their earthful works are fulfilled. So we're in the time in which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is about to bring swift judgment upon the earth. So let's listen to this clip.
We actually have people out there with the United Nations telling global leaders that we only have 2 years until catastrophic events start to unfold across the entire world. Now remember, they want you to make changes to your everyday way of life. They don't want you to know that they're burning tires and burning refuse all across the world in other countries. They think it's your footprint. It's absolutely your fault that we are in the position that we are in. I want to remind you that right now we have a smoldering fire pit of garbage. India hosts the largest landfill across the entire world, engulfed in flames. We are talking about massive acres and acres, maybe even hectares of garbage on fire. But no, remember, it's your generator for when your power goes out. That's the problem. Now, the White House has just renewed internal talks on invoking what they call a catastrophic climate emergency. Officials are potentially declaring...
Amen. You will just give us a... I'm gonna go for it. Quick and fast. This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. It says, let Satan, which is our adversary, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. This is talking about the rulers of the world. They are the ones making laws, isn't it? Putting people into power, taking out people out of power. Those that you're not seeing, but they are the ones making decisions. And it's so great that Yahweh Shemini shall reveal these things unto us so we may see clearly the deception and the lies that Esau is putting out there. That's why the scripture tells us he's supposed to arm yourself with the whole armor so you be able to withstand the wiles of the devil. Which the devil means the deceiver. That's why consistently I notice them are put out in these news media outlets of what? Climate change. The change in climate. Because they already have things planned. They have an agenda where they are going to push. A perfect example was what took place in the whole demic. And how people freely give over their rights for safety. And that's going to take place again under the guise of climate change. Under the guise of sustainable development. Because the masses don't understand what's really coming.
Catastrophic climate emergency. Officials are potentially declaring a nationwide emergency, an unprecedented step that unlocks federal powers to not only get into your involvement in what you do every day, but also to tax you even more. The advisor to the current administrator has recently resumed talks about such a move. They say this will curtail any bit of crude exchange. It will suspend offshore drilling. It will curb greenhouse gas emissions everywhere across the country. According to people who are familiar with what's happening here, they asked not to be named because they don't want the pitchforks and the torches coming for them. They say that they are divided over the idea of declaring this a climate emergency. Some say it's not going to provide the administration with enough power, so something bigger has to be done. Others argue that such an announcement galvanizes certain individuals. Now, the UN's out here saying that you have 2 years left before catastrophic things start to happen across the world. Now, let me tell you, I do believe that we are maybe at an end of a resource empire. We lived a...
You know, we're at the end of this age. When the disciples went unto Yahushua, they asked of the Lord, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? When you look up the Greek word for word, it's aeon, which means age. So what you are witnessing now is the end of Esau's rulership, which Esau is the so-called white man, where they want to believe it. Yes, no, you know. Or you want to follow these bugged out camps out there, you know. Not even worth mentioning.
Lot of years, folks, with abundance. We have, in some cases, screwed that pooch. We have gotten rid of too much forestry without bringing it back. I mean, think about your grandparents, your great-grandparents, the images, everything that you have seen. We have, look at China. China has demolished forestry, built things that no one will ever step foot in just to keep their economic model going. That's a lot of things like that are happening in the USA. We have screwed the pooch there. We're at an end of a resource empire. Now, what that means is they want to take from you and give back to them. It will only ever be about power. It will only ever be about taxation and money. They want to have resources while you have few resources. They wanted to do this at the beginning.
What? The more you have few resources, that is a lie. They want you to have no resources. What was with Matter, the World Economic Forum? Klaus Schwab and him friend them say, you will own nothing and be happy. That's it. So which resources and things say the man them go want to own? You have no idea, yo.
beginning of the internet. They wanted to lock it down, put it under key, and make you pay. And in many ways they did. Think about the exorbitant prices they made.
You're the HR manager, and you need to correct a big payroll error. And onboard 4 new hires.
And prices they made you pay for a gigabyte of data, and how they classified your ability to access information.
So, as I said, basically, as I said, this was just going to be a quick video showing, the predictive programming through these different news media outlets, because they must foreshadow these things, how them come to that understanding that these things are going to take place. We know these things. The scriptures speak of these things. But Esau know. You have a lot of things that transpire now in which people believe that it's just natural disaster. You have no idea who the so-called white man is. So this was edifying with that. I want to say Kalagal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, Shalom.